Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Little trap here. And XellOs there on your left, and GoRush there on your right. And on GameNet Star League, encompassing us all, the 2005 Ever OSL is the umbrella underneath which we all sit in this particular series. XellOs versus GoRush battling it out for the third place title. The title, the fame, the money, the prestige, and most of all, the seed into the next Star League. It's all on the line here. This is a game point for XellOs. Is that the right term? Game point? Something like that. Anyway, point being, he just needs one more win in order to secure victory. GoRush is not out of it yet, though. He is in the bottom right. He's going to be the green Zerg player. This is the map Forte, by the way. Are we in for a loud finish at the end of this series? Is XellOs going to be able to close it out 3-1 and achieve that victory, or are we going to have GoRush come back and get a win in order to secure that fifth and final game, bring it all down to all the marbles on a single game? We'll see. We'll see. Curious to see what happens here. We've seen XellOs go for 2 barracks every single game. No, not every single game. He's gone for 1 barracks that first game, but it was an aggressive 1 barracks. So it was a 2 barracks in spirit. But he's done 2 barracks play most of the time, and you know it still is kind of seems to be the normal play in this time period. Even though we've seen some variation from XellOs and Good Friend, and of course the genius Terran Nada has done some different things as well in UV. But 2 barracks still seems to be kind of the go-to build, so we'll see if that's the case here. What's going on here? Is he going to put ahead and put? Yeah, he's putting his hatchery out. And so again, if you don't remember, this map has kind of similar to that desert map from the last Star League. It has a choke point, which controls access into your main and to the natural. So you kind of need to, as the Zerg player, put down your second hatchery there so you can defend that. Because if you put your second hatchery at your expansion, the expansion is not on the way to your main. So you're not defending both at once that way. You need to put it in a kind of an awkward spot there. So that's why we see GoRush putting that hatchery there, so he can get the creep out earlier, so he can defend against this. Pulling some drones here preemptively. He sees that SCV creeping around and is like, something's up, and he actually sees some SCVs moving across the map as well with his scouting drone. He knows something is up here. Oh, some nice little micro there. Gets the drones through to try and go after that Marine. The Marine is saved, though. There's just so many SCVs here. It's a worker battle, ladies and gentlemen, but the worker battle with... Oh, and no! He's bringing these SCVs to the front. The drones have gotten to the back. He didn't put the wall, but he just sent the SCVs to where he thought they should go and not where they needed to be. And the drones have gotten past the SCV wall and are attacking the Marines. They polished off 2 already. He's not even losing drones. 3 Marines go down. A 4th one goes down. Is going to go down as well. He looks like he's finally micro, but he's got the drones out in front, and they are doing decent damage. He's now starting to lose the drones, though. He's lost a lot of drones, actually, but now the Zerglings are out, and the Zerglings, I think, are just going to run past the empty bunker. Doesn't matter if the bunker completed. The Zerglings are going to run past, and now XellOs is in trouble because, you know, Marines and SCVs microing versus drones is pretty good. But versus Zerglings is not good. Oh no, his barracks is up to let the SCVs back in. His barracks is up. Is he going to be able to land the barracks? He does land it in time. Can he block the gap though? No, he doesn't. He needed to keep the SCVs there to block the gap. And instead, the Zerglings get in past the sides of the building, and he's now pulled the SCVs again, but it's too late. It's just too late. The Marine dies. You know, the wall of SCVs that was... Now the Marines are popping out outside of the wall. This has just gone way south, way fast here for XellOs. It's all gone downhill. And now he's just losing everything. There's the GG from XellOs. Wow. Wow. That was interesting. You know, it looked for a moment like, you know, XellOs wanted to just close out the series. He's like, you know what? Let me just finish this off. Let me just get it over with. I'm gonna win this series. I'm up 2-1. I've got the advantage. I got the momentum. Let me just end it. End it with a little cheesy rush. Send all the boys and go for the kill. And GoRush said, nah, I've got boys too. And my drones are good at killing Marines. And it was just that crucial mistake, actually. Let me see if I can find that spot real quick. We'll waste a little bit of time just to kind of add some time to the VOD. But let's see if we can find that spot where he brings the SCVs, right? The point of bringing the SCVs are meat. The SCVs are hit points that stand in front of the Marines. So the Marines can do the damage from behind, right? And he has it set up. Here we go. He's got it set up. He's got the Marines coming. He's got the SCVs in front. And here's the SCVs, right? And then watch this. The SCVs go to where they think the battle is going to happen. Down here. He thinks that the battle is going to happen in this choke. But I don't know if he's looking back at his main or something like that. How does he not see that all the drones are already over here? He needs to send his SCVs and attack move them this direction at this point in time. Can you guys see my mouse? I hope you can actually see my mouse. I don't know if you can. I think you can. Yeah. So he needs to send his SCVs down this direction where the drones are and kind of put them in an array here so that the Marines coming from above can stand behind the wall of SCVs and just kill all these drones. And actually, he would probably be forced to fall back, and then he could build the bunker and then be in a commanding position. But instead, watch where the SCVs go. Over here. He sends them down here into this choke point when all the drones are over here. And now the Marines are vulnerable because 6 drones is actually, they kill Marines pretty fast. We've got that many drones. And that's exactly what we see happen. Look, the SCVs are doing nothing down here. And now we have a position where it's the SCVs are off on the side and the drones get to surround the Marines and immediately kill one. And then at this point, it's too much of a cluster. Like, he's just trying to move the SCVs into position. He's trying to move the Marines away. He's trying to dance the Marines around to the back of the SCVs. He's trying to dance the SCVs back around to where the Marines are. But it's too late. The formation is broken. And, you know, the Mighty Ducks are already doing their thing on the Marines. And just killing off the Marines in the background. And that's the whole point of it, is to have the Marines alive and lose SCVs while the Marines kill drones, you know? And then you win. But it does start killing some drones here, but the damage is done already. And of course, the second thing was the Zerglings getting in. Again, he needed those SCVs that ran back. He needed them to stay here. Like, they ran into the main. I don't know why he wasn't thinking about just keeping him here. And not sure what's going on there. See, look, right here, the SCVs. Now they're going into the main. They need to have stopped. They need to have stopped and regathered here as the barracks was landing. Unless he was planning on getting a Marine up here, and I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so mistakes were made, as they say, and XellOs is going to lose that game. So that means we are going to go to a 5th and final game to determine who is going to take that 3rd place prize in the series. And it's going to be hopefully an exciting one. Hope you guys enjoyed this game very much. I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed it a decent amount. I didn't enjoy it very much. It wasn't like a cool, long, epic one, but it was very interesting at the very least. But, you know, when you're trying to pull off a cheese and, you know, you're pulling the cheese off and you don't have a plate and the cheese falls on the ground, then you lose the game. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.